We start with breaking news out of Adams County, where court hearings are resuming now after a bomb threat was determined to be unfounded. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sam Shocker. The threat at the courthouse was one of two that came in at around 8:30 this morning. The second one at the King Soopers on Bromley Lane in Brighton came in just minutes after. Evacuations were ordered, thorough searches were done, and the all clear was given at both locations by about 10:30 this morning. A 19-year-old woman will be in court this afternoon to hear the more than 24 felonies she faces after a shooting at a Brighton house party. Witnesses told police on Saturday night that Cassandra Rocha Martinez fired more than a dozen shots, hurting 3 people. Police say she then led police on a chase that ended in a crash, and a 4th person was then hurt. Martinez is being held on a $75,000 bail. A driver who was pulled over for reckless driving in Westminster faces some serious charges after police not only smelled alcohol, but made a disturbing discovery.
So you have 3 kids hiding in the trunk?
Yes. What are you guys doing?
3 kids were, in fact, in the trunk of his car. The kids were not hurt despite the freezing temperatures. Police say several bottles of alcohol were found inside the car. The driver now faces DUI, reckless driving, and 3 counts of child abuse. The children were released to family. Well, switching gears here, get ready for some more 60-degree days as our warm winter continues. Look at that beautiful shot. Looks like some blue skies, traffic's a-flowing. I like it, and it should be another pretty day. We were hoping for some snow last night, but we didn't see much. There was some graupel in Aurora. In fact, we got a little bit of graupel in Centennial as well. Jessica Fay recorded that over in Aurora. So let's check in now with senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi with our 9 News Weather Impact team. We got a little bit of that dandruff that you were talking about, Chris, in Centennial.
You had to kind of squint, didn't you, Sam? You had to
But
go,
we saw
oh, I think I saw it. Yeah. South Metro seeing a little of that light snow yesterday between about 2 and 10 p.m. Little or no accumulation for most of the metro area. Denver, we didn't see a flake in downtown Denver, though some areas on the east side of town did see a little light snow yesterday. Right now, that is a long distant pass. It was kind of gray and just kind of ominous looking throughout the day yesterday. Today, back to our more customary sunshine with temperatures well into the 40s right now. We're already at almost 50 degrees. Average high for today is 44. We're already well above that around most of the metro area. Temperatures 40s, 50s, Eastern Plains, 30s and 40s at noon on this first Wednesday of the month of February. And those temperatures are going to continue to rise on up into the 50s later on today. Radar as quiet as could be, and you branch things out. Western half of the country, we're as quiet as could be. Got high pressure building on in across the west, and it's going to stick with us for really the foreseeable future. Next 5 to 7 days, we're talking about this overall weather pattern. That means more of this sunshine, temperatures that'll drop down to the 30s, eventually maybe the upper 20s later on tonight, and a high temperature in the low to mid 50s today. Tomorrow, we're going to spike those temperatures by 10 degrees, and then next week could turn a little active for the middle part of next week. I'll tell you about that in my full forecast in just a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. 700 immigration enforcement agents will be leaving Minnesota. U.S. Border Czar Tom Homan made the announcement this morning. Roughly 3,000 federal officers are currently in the state. This agreement to seriously pare down the number comes after state and local officials agreed to turn over arrested immigrants. Trump has also seemed to signal a willingness to ease the tensions in the Minneapolis and St. Paul area. Yesterday, nearly 1 month after an ICE officer shot and killed Renee Good, her brothers spoke at a congressional forum about use of force by DHS officers.
And I still don't know how to explain to my 4-year-old what these agents are doing.
Minnesota's governor claims children are also being targeted and hundreds are in detention centers, but among them, a 5-year-old boy and a 4th grader who were both taken by ICE in separate incidents have been released. The governor is now asking Homeland Security Kristi Noem to stop making arrests around schools. When Denver Public Schools was short-staffed on Friday during a nationwide protest against President Trump's immigration enforcement operations, staffers from the district's central office went into schools to help. Now, the district is giving them a small bonus. The district says those staffers will receive an extra $189 on their next paycheck as a token of appreciation. They'll tell us that money will go to approximately 200 employees, but school staff members who reported to work like normal that day are not included. A spokesperson told us that central office staffers are getting paid extra because they perform duties beyond their normal responsibilities. Denver has reported a drop in homelessness, but Jefferson County, it has seen a big jump. This is according to our partners at the Denver Gazette. County leaders say homelessness rose 27% from 2024 to 2025. That is the largest jump in the metro area. About half of those counted were people who were newly homeless, contributing to a more than 160% increase since 2022. Denver's homeless population dropped significantly after the city invested more than $150 million into shelters and support services. Jefferson County officials say they are going to partner with cities and service providers, but stress it will take more than just emergency sheltering to make a difference. The city of Loveland is changing how it enforces its homeless camping ban. There no longer has to be available shelter beds in the city for officers to ticket people for camping or to begin the process of removing camps. City Council made that decision last night, but Loveland's only overnight shelter for adults is also set to end its services at the middle of next month.